Okay, today we'll discuss a problem solution on continuous time periodic signal. Clear? Now we'll take some problem. Before that, again I want to recall you people what is periodic signal. If a signal except t is periodic, then it must satisfy the equation except t equals to except t plus capital T, or you can say except t plus or minus capital T. Okay, or in different way, if you want to discuss what is periodic signal means, if a signal repeats after a certain interval of time, then it is known as a periodic signal. For example, I will take one example. Let this signal, okay, if you take this signal 0 1 2 3 4 5 6 like this. Okay, if you see this signal, then it is easy to understand you people it is a periodic signal, because if you see here completely this portion repeats after an interval of 2. Okay, this 0 2 portion is repeating, again say same portion, this 0 to 2 portion again repeats like this, again it repeats, yes or not? So this portion is repeating after an interval of 2. So this is a periodic signal. If you take another example, means one portion of signal repeats after a certain interval of time, then it's a periodic signal. If you see this signal, now if you see this signal also periodic signal, because if you see this signal, see this portion is repeating. Okay, it repeats after an interval of 1. After interval of 1, again see it repeats. So both the example of periodic signal, in the first case the fundamental period is 2, in the second case the fundamental period is 1. Okay, clear? This is the definition of a periodic signal. A signal is said to be periodic if it repeats after a certain interval of time, and the smallest period for which the signal repeats is known as a fundamental period. Here the smallest period is 2, so that's why 2 is the fundamental period. And what is the period of signal? Period of the signal is a multiple of fundamental period. Okay, means m multiplied t0, where m is we can say 0 plus or minus 1 plus or minus 2 like this. Here the fundamental period t0 is 1. Now what is period? Period is m multiplied t0, where m is 0 plus or minus 1 plus or minus 2 like this. You should not be confused about period and the fundamental period. Fundamental period is the smallest value of capital T, or smallest interval for which the signal repeats, but period is it is a multiple integer of fundamental period. Like if t0 is the fundamental period, then m multiplied t0 is the period of the signal. Okay, so these two things you must understand. First, this equation, if x of t satisfy x of t equals to x of t plus or minus t, then it's periodic. Or if a signal repeats after certain interval of time, then it's a periodic signal. Now we will solve some quick problem based on this periodic signal. Okay, now take some question. Let x of t is 2 u of t plus 2 sine 2t. Check whether it's a periodic signal or not. Now what to do? 2 u of t means first we must plot. This is your 2 u of t plus 2 sine 2t. The plot is like this. It's a sinusoidal signal of amplitude 2 c, like this. This is plus 2, this is a minus 2. Now simple add both. If you add, what you will get? we can get this type of signal. Now see here right hand side it is 2, okay, and it is 0, so you can get signal like this, starts from 2, so this is 2 plus 2 4 and this is a 0, okay. But in the left hand side, see right hand side is 2, that's why this whole signal plus 2, but left hand side, if you see what is the signal in the left hand side, the left hand side signal is like this, the left hand side it is 0, so 0 plus the signal means a simple signal, the left hand side you will get like this the signal. Okay, like this, clear? Now if you see this signal, if you see the signal not repeats after a certain interval of time, not a single portion of the signal, it repeats, because if you take right hand side, okay, this positive negative portion is repeating, but left hand side it is changing, yes or not? So what you can conclude? You can conclude it's a aperiodic signal. It is an aperiodic signal because no portion is repeating. It's not satisfy the condition that the signal is said to be periodic if it repeats after a certain interval of time. So if you take any interval of time, if you see this signal, this is your accepted signal, it's not repeats, so it is a aperiodic signal. Now take another example. Let x of t equals to sin square t plus 1. Now check whether it's periodic or not. Then x of t, sin square t means sin square theta, you people know, sin square theta equals to 1 minus cos 2 theta by 2, then it is 1 minus cos 2t by 2 plus 1, that is 1 by 2 plus 1 minus 1 by 2 cos 2t, this is your 3 by 2 minus 1 by 2 cos 2t. Clear? Now simple, do the plot. If you do the plot, 3 by 2 is a DC signal, this is a DC signal of 3 by 2. This is a 3 by 2, then minus cos 2t minus 1 by 2 cos 2t means is a cosine signal with amplitude 1 by 2. Okay, then what will get if you do this plot, then it is easy. Now see this 3 by 2 minus 1 by 2. So how much you are getting? 3 by 2 minus 1 by 2 means it's 1. Clear? So it is 1. And similarly 3 by 2 minus of minus 1 by 2 means 3 by 2 plus 1 by 2. Then what you are getting? It is 2. It is 2. Okay, now do the plot. Now here it is 1, maximum value you are getting, here it is 1, and what is the minimum value you are getting here? Minimum is another value, it is 2. Okay, it is 2. So we can take like this, it is 2. Simple the plot is, so at 0 it is 3 by 2 minus 1 by 2 1, then again slowly here it is 3 by 2 minus 0 is 3 by 2. Then if you come to negative peak, 3 by 2 minus half is 2. So how is the plot? The plot become like this. Like this. Okay, this one, this is your 2. Now if you see this signal, now it is very clear, this signal it's repeating with respect to time, yes or not? You can take any cycle. If you take this one, then it's again it's repeats. Okay, again it's repeats, again it repeats. Or if you take this one also, it is if you take this one also, it is also repeating, yes or not? Your wish. Now from here it is clear that the signal is repeats after a certain interval of time. So it is a periodic signal. It is a periodic signal. If you want to find the period of the signal, it is easy. See, it is in this form: x of t equals to 3 by 2 minus half cos 2t. Means here some constant, you take some constant k minus this is your k0 cos of omega 0 t. Okay, so this is fixed constant, it will not place to find the period of the signal. Now what is omega 0? Omega 0 is 2. Then what is the fundamental period? T0 equals to 2 pi by omega 0, that is equals to 2 pi by 2 equals to pi. This is the fundamental period of the signal. And if you want to find the period of the signal t, then it is m multiply pi, where m is 0 plus or minus 1 plus or minus 2. You can take like this. Okay, I hope you people understand. This is the basic problem of a periodic signal.